Who are Warren Gatland's tight head props going to be for the tour to South Africa? We've got just over a week until he makes his selection, so that's what I'm doing through these videos, getting into what I think will happen. By the way, we are going to do a special podcast where the three of us together, me, JB and Phil, all have our say. So they may well differ from my selections here. But let's have a look at the contenders as I see them for the tight head prop position. And a reminder, Warren Gatland said he's taking 36 people to South Africa. He took 39 to New Zealand. I've been promising a little bit of a curveball. If you saw the video on loose head props. If you didn't see the video on loose head props, by the way, that's already in the feed. And that's why you should hit subscribe. Because then you get all of them notified. So, contenders as I see them. From Ireland, Tadhg Furlong and Andrew Porter. From England, Will Stewart and Kyle Sinclair. From Scotland, Xander Fagerson and WP Nel. From Wales, Thomas Francis. Those are the contenders as I saw them. And I could have picked Simon Bergen for Scotland. I went with WP Nel. Purely because I was thinking about the unique challenge that the South Africa pose. They're a side like no other, and you have to be able to match them in the set piece. And WP Nel, a man that can scrummage for days, and also he knows South Africa quite well. Could be quite a useful tourist from that point of view. But I think you wouldn't be surprised to see me do this. I'm going to make a first cull and get rid of two players, and I mean no disrespect to them, fine players as they are. Will Stewart and WP Nel, I don't think match up to the five that are left there. And from these, we've got to cull two more. And this is where it becomes very tricky because, well, they're all outstanding in their own way. And they're all modern props in their own way. And that's amazing that I'm saying that about Thomas Francis. When you think about when Thomas Francis first went to Exeter Chiefs and when he started at international rugby, he'd done incredibly well. He was from Doncaster Knights and, elevated very quickly to the international stage. And he's done incredibly well to add so much more to his game than being a scrummaging prop, which when he first started, pretty much that's what he was exclusively. And that's what Warren Gatland wanted from him then. And that's what, if he takes him, Warren Gatland will be looking for him now. But all of these players offer so much more than that. Tadhg Furlong, real ball-playing, ball-carrying threat. Kyle Sinclair, as props go, he's the closest to being able to play fly half. His hands are outstanding. Xander Fagerson, an all-rounder. Andrew Porter, I love that guy. The two that I'm getting rid of, and this is where you may disagree, and that's what the comment section are for. Sorry, Thomas Francis, and sorry, Xander Fagerson. I think in the position of tight head prop, there is no more position on the field for the British and Irish Lions. Maybe that and a couple of other positions where you have such a standout position, nailed on starter than Tadhg Furlong. He is nailed on, fitness permitting, to be wearing the 3 jersey for the British and Irish Lions. And I think for that reason, Kyle Sinclair and what he offers, explosive, all-action energy after 60 minutes, will be absolutely perfect. And why have I gone for Andrew Porter, who doesn't start for Ireland, let's not forget. Xander Fagerson and Thomas Francis do for their nations. Well, I love Andrew Porter. I first saw him in 2016 at the Under-20s World Cup, which was in Manchester, where I live. And I watched this guy and thought, wow, he was massive then. He's even bigger now. His ability shifting tin in the gym is well known. And here's the reason I pick Andrew Porter, because Warren Gatland said he's taking 36 players, not 39 that he took to New Zealand. If you needed to trim down one from your front row, potentially Andrew Porter is the reason you could take one fewer loose head prop. And what about that being your props that are on the plane? Joe Marler and Wyn Jones loosehead props. I've dropped Cian Healy out of my previous selection if Warren Gatland goes this way. And your 3 tight head props, Tadhg Furlong, Kyle Sinclair and Andrew Porter, who started as a loosehead prop. When I saw him 5 years ago, he was a loosehead prop. It's unbelievable that he's converted from loosehead to tight head at international level so seamlessly. But he can play loosehead prop. And for that reason, if you needed to cull a player and you wanted someone to be in a squad that's versatile, we've seen this in the past with guys like Matt Stevens, Andrew Porter could be your man. And there you go. Tell me I'm wrong. Comments are there. So's the subscribe button right in front of you, and like. And I'll see you on the next video. As I say, that's it for today in terms of Lion selection, but I'll have more tomorrow.